Welcome back to our daily bread. So there's this question, how much do we take to Jesus? And today's message I'm entitling, Go to Jesus, right? And that means with everything. I want to keep it pretty simple today. And let's read a couple of passages. Let's start in Mark 5:25. And a certain woman, which had an issue of blood 12 years, and had suffered many things of many physicians, and had spent all that she had, and was nothing bettered, but rather grew worse. And when she heard of Jesus, came in the press behind, and touched his garment. For she said, If I may touch but his clothes, I shall be whole. And straightway the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague. Jesus goes on, and immediately he knows that power has gone out from him. He knew that he had healed somebody by them touching his garment, and he looked around, though he already knew, to see who had done this thing. And she stepped up, and she was afraid, but she stepped up and she said, it was me. I've done this thing. And here's what Jesus says unto her in front of everybody. And he said unto her, Daughter, isn't that beautiful? Daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace and be whole of thy plague. For anyone who questions and doubts that our Lord Jesus Christ was and is the whole reason of every verse from Genesis to Revelation, let me just show you this fulfillment from the Old Testament that just took place here in Mark. If we go back to Leviticus 12 and 15, we're going to see this very thing spoken of. Look at Leviticus 12:7. Who shall offer it before the Lord and make an atonement for her, and she shall be cleansed from the issue of her blood. This is the law for her that hath borne a male or a female. You see, this issue of blood, really, we all have this issue of blood, don't we? And we'll run to this place and that place for a solution. We'll have these emotional moments or upheavals in our lives, these times of great panic or great distress, and we'll go to every physician. We'll go to every friend. We'll go to every person who we think to be spiritually sound, right? But what we often neglect to do is to run to the hem of Jesus' garment. We neglect to run where we ought to always run first in all things and for everything. And I assure you that if today you have an issue with anything, if you'll go and seek Jesus, if you'll go and take it to him in prayer and in faith, he indeed will receive you and call you his son or his daughter, and he will help you in whatever way is necessary for your growth in faith and in purity for his glory, y'all. Love y'all.